And here we go. So we're going to see both racers make their way to Link to the Past early, as we have very few checks to make in Super Metroid right off the bat. So we're going to make our way down the shaft here, and on the right where the map room is a portal to the Witch's Hut in Link to the Past outside of Link. So Nidorific is going to hop into Lake Hylia here, and we'll see super missiles on the island. We probably won't be coming back. Oh, we have PP Chan making his way down to Retro Bryn. We'll probably, unless it's a really good item, we'll probably see a reset from PP Chan here. Did not look like it was very important. He's going to go check the item in the ceiling, while Nidorific's going to get his first tree pull. And it's full magic. Not particularly useful tonight, right off the bat, but... So we'll make our way to Uncle here. Uncle carries an item, and it's just 5 missiles. So we'll expect a pretty similar opening from these two players. Hook shot's a really nice find early on. It helps make things like Mini Moldorm Cave a little bit easier. Once we make our way up Death Mountain, you'll have access. Also, Hookshot brings a bit of movement tech along with it. So we've got quick movement into things you can hookshot, like bushes, trees, and I'm surprised we haven't seen a Houlihan yet, just because of the sparsity of money, but we might see that from PP Chan. And our second tree pull is just 5 rupees. Not bad, since money is fairly sparse here, and it looks like we're going to farm that a little bit just to have at least money to buy bombs. Ooh, and a bomb pull. There's our 3 tree pulls for today. So Nidorific's going to go check what's on Lumberjack Ledge. This item is locked by Aghanim, so if it's important, which 3 bombs is not, we have excluded a strong likelihood for a requirement for Aghanim. That does not preclude it, but it is potentially off the table. We'll go check the mushroom spot and the thieves' hideout in the woods with a piece of heart. Early pieces of heart probably will get picked up just to give a little bit of safety for these racers. Once we get to probably 8-9 hearts, it'll just be, if they're visible, we'll knock. And Morph Ball bombs. This opens up a lot of things as we move back into Super Metroid once we get the Morph Ball, as there are some fun techniques that come with it, specifically Infinite Bomb Jump. And I think that's a really, really smart play by Nidorific there, to make sure he has 10 bombs. It'll give him a really good positioning to clear out Kakariko and South Shore, and if he needs to pick up more bombs to go do a bomb. PP Chan not having bombs will not open the back of Blind's hut here, but we'll see the 4 items. We got a Nope Tank, the Flute, 20 rupees, and 5. Early Flute is very, very nice. You don't have to come back to Kakariko to activate it. Quick movement. It's nice to keep our runners moving fast. and a 5-bomb capacity in the back of Blind's Hut. Especially with the flute, now we have access to East Death Mountain, which is, with Paradox Cave, 5 checks, or 7, my apologies. We've got some power bombs. Early on, we want to see some power bombs before we find the morph ball for access purposes, but with morph ball bombs, they're not as critical. They're still important to break certain blocks until we see screw attack and the like, but heart container, super missiles, not a very happy well. While PP-chan is going to go down and find the 10 bomb capacity. Our bottle vendor has just another pack of power bombs. Oh yes, we have Spiral Cave on East Death Mountain. And now we will quickly check the back of Chicken Hut, and we'll know everything that's in Kakariko, except for Sick Kid. The only other piece that makes Kakariko nice is finding a bottle early as well. So we're going to get PP-chan, who's going to clear out the well, the back of Blind's Hut, and then make his way down to the race game and the library, while that's where Nidorific's making his way to. Just a piece of heart in the library ledge, which is not going to be picked. I would be surprised if anyone actually picked that up. And a blind check of the race game. I actually like this check. It's quick. You're saving yourself maybe 10 seconds of rewalking if you find something you want. And I would take that too. It sets him up for South Shore and then bomb escape. So Nidorific's going to flute to the dam and make his way. Oh, he's going to go check Desert Ledge, which is a heart piece. We'll forget about. And make his way to Agina's cave. No isolating early checks, ladies and gents. I'm wondering if either racer is going to actually make the quick push to Eastern Death Mountain. Just because of the way the seed's yelling at going there, I wouldn't be surprised if we find our next piece of major progression over there, whether it be Moon Pearl, gloves, or more. So we got PP-chan heading to the dam, and Nidorific probably following right in the same footsteps. Some more missiles. Until we find that charge beam, more ammo is great. Nidorific missing the timing for that chest again. You can use the hook shot through blocks as they're moving in dungeons like this. Anytime a block moves, it becomes an active sprite, and you can actually hook shot. And just 10 arrows under the dam. Not terribly friendly. Don't want that. Quick reminder, this is a hard mode seed for Super Metroid logic, which means a lot of less friendly tricks such as Gravityless, Meridia, Hell Runs, mock balls, the like, are actually part of the logic and are required, or could. Nidourific making quick work of it with the hook shot. And not terribly friendly. So we've got 1 rupee, we have a heart container, missiles, arrows, and 50 more. We're still pretty short towards a Zora check, but we still have a Houlihan option for both of these runners at this point. And a map check. We have our red crystals at Desert and Eastern, and a crystal at Tower of Hera. This means 3 Dark World dungeons are not going to be required tonight. I wouldn't say it's a terribly sparse start. I'd say we found 2 really strong and quick access items in the hookshot and the flute, and now we've got the Book of Medora in Ice Rod Cave, which gives us desert access. I think we've got a really decent opening. As I said, East Death Mountain's going to have the goods. I suspect at least 1, if not 2. Well, they can check PED right now with the book, but they can't do anything with can't get access to bombos, and they don't have access to ether. And we potentially have 2 items in desert accessible, depending if it's boots locked or. Nidourific's making his way to Eastern Palace, where there are 3 items in Sahasrah's closet, and potentially 3 available items in the front of Eastern Palace, including a chest that is lamp, logically. So talking to Sahasrah right now will tell us where the green pendant is, and it's in Turtle Rock. Ooh, that's a hard call. Missiles, power bombs, and energy tank. Okay, is this any better? I think I'm just dropping my push to talk a little bit early. And the moment, whether we're boots locked in desert or not. Ooh, we still can keep on moving. This is a good sign. While Nidourific is going to make his way into Eastern. We are still gloves and lamp lock from completing desert at this point, so it's not massively available, but we've got super missiles for our first item check in Eastern, which is 1 item. And we have the single arrow of destiny in desert for our first item there. And our big key. So we are not boots locked in desert tonight. That is actually quite nice. I mean, we still want the boots, but. And a 5 arrow capacity in Eastern Palace gives us 1 more item. We still have 2 more chests to check plus the big chest. So in the next 3 chests, 1 of them has to be the big key. Between this, which I think is the map chest, and then the big key chest. Getting our big key. And our last item in desert is on Landmola. So, no big key means we'll have to loop back to check the big chest. It's going to be vanilla big key for Eastern Palace. I think PP-chan might be making his way to Death Mountain, which would be a really nice move. Or he's going to flute back to Link's house. I think he meant to go to Eastern and is just going to walk there with a little bit of egg on his face. I mean, we've all done that, fluted to the wrong location, so we'll not fault him. that green pendant turtle rock is going to sit on my mind, and I hope it sits on the race, or at least Nidourific's mind, because that's an interesting place for green pendant to sit, because green pendant dungeons have some weight to them. There we go. I set it to a 200 delay, so it should be good. I did not catch that big chest. Did we see what was in that big chest, or why Nidourific is doing... Oh, he's doing the Dark Room for the money in the back right. Not a bad move. Ugh, Dead Rocks, everyone's favorite enemy. And PP Chan's going to make his way into Super Metroid and do a quick check on the entrance to High Jump Boots, which is just 5 missiles. Hopefully he gets this quick kill. Yes, he is now out. So, Nidourific, if he was to do a Houlihan check, he'll be at 247 rupees, or 447. Almost enough to do Zora. We don't have a glove upgrade, so it's not terribly important. No Moon Pearl, so the fake flippers isn't the best move, but... Nidourific making the attempt to find the old man with the hook shot. Not actually find the old man with the hook shot, but find his way through the dungeon, which will give him a quick save and quick option to come back to Death Mountain, which is very handy. Money and missiles in and on Spectacle Rock, and missiles from the old man means we're going to make our way to East Death Mountain at this point. So this is where progression's going to be. In these 3 checks, or these 8 chests. Oh, we still have escape. My apologies. Hookshot is at Uncle. Or not on Uncle, but in the chest by Uncle. So we still have escape. Bryn has been checked, balked by PV Chan. They were not worth it items. So we have East Death Mountain and escape. Now, PV Chan, once he checks Uncle, I suspect is going to flute straight back to Death Mountain and do that. I'm surprised we haven't seen a bomb escape. There's some really nice setups to do it. So with their bomb capacity, they could easily do escape. Our first 2 checks in Paradox Cave here. Missiles and 20 rupees. First room in High Jump was a missile pack. And bomb escape is always in logic, so... Oh, there's our Morph Ball. As I said, at least 1 item in Paradox Cave, and there's our boots. And that is a nice Paradox Cave. We can go kind of fast. Nice bomb jump from Nidourific there to quickly get out here to check Spiral Cave. Boots are going to make that quickly, or quite quick. We have Bonk Rocks after this, and that's it. Oh, well, we have Morph Ball and a ton of Power Bombs, so we have Super Metroid open quite a bit, so... I'd expect that to be next, because we have all of criteria basically opened at this point. No double heart attempts from Nidourific there. Ooh, and Fire Rod. Fire sources are nice early on, so... I'm surprised we haven't seen a save and quit from Nidourific, actually, at this point. I think with the amount of checks that are in criteria, I don't know if I'd do escape at this point, but I think it's not a bad idea to not orphan it, so good choice. And bombs are pretty quick, so... Yeah, they have a ton of access in Super Metroid right now. I don't know. There are the blue guard on near the back of the first part of Escape. The bomb setup is fast. I don't think it's too much slower than Fire Rod because you have to wait for the death animation. And there we go. We have our Fire Rods on both sides. Well, that full magic tree pull is paying off now. And just supers in that chest. And we're going to get our Bonk Rock checks on the right here with PP-chan. Just 20 rupees. And our map, which means we'll need to at least check Dark Cross. Unless a key gets locked in it, then not the end of the world. And I think we're going to get a hard reset from Nidourific here. Kind of like PP-chan did. So, looks like he's going to infinite bomb jump up to power bombs here. And a very, very nicely executed double bomb jump. This is really, really beautiful when it's done right. Yeah, they found Morph Ball bombs pretty early in... I'm just trying to remember where. And a Nope tank, but those will be worthwhile if we have to do some not-so-fun diving. So, yes, Blind's Hut. That would be it. And PP-chan is heading over to Wreck Ship area and the moat. Or down Red Tower? Nope. We're going across the moat. Oh, the Cane of Samaria on the moat. And a nice double bomb jump off of the moat. That's beautiful. Well done. As Nidourific is going to make his desert checks, which I think is really reasonable, especially finding the boots when he did. It means the dungeon can't be locked on you, so you can do all of the checks available. He's going to find one item and be sorely disappointed, but... And Speed Booster in the moat. Or, not the moat, but, the waterway there. Outside of Wreck Ship. Another great movement item and huge access here. The CWJ is also quite tricky to get across the moat. I think that bomb jump is actually, like, looks like it might be an easier setup. You need more fall bombs to do it. And just 20 rupees in wreck ship. Oh, not having a speed booster and doing wreck ship could be unfortunate. So we've got pretty decent ammo and a decent amount of energy going into Fantoon. This should be relatively easy to do. We'll watch, and hopefully PP-chan gets some really nice quick patterns here. Would be really nice. Oh, there's one quick. And a nice early 5 missile count, I think, was there. And heading for the slow pattern. And only 6 missiles there. Should be a 3 cycle for PP-chan on this. I'd expect him to be able to get this. Although no super missile needs a really good Doppler here. I think he's 1 or 2 missiles short here. He was 2. Very nice. Needs doing an infinite bomb jump up to the power bombs in landing site. This is part of the normal and hard logic because it is something the game teaches you to do from a normal perspective. He's just doing a not so nice start to it. And now we have quite a few checks. I think 11 in total in wreck ship. And it looks like Niterific is trying to do the delayed wall jump here to get up to Gauntlet. This is tricky, but it's also super satisfying when you get it. And there we go. He has 15 power bombs, more than enough to make his way through Gauntlet. So we will get 3 item checks on that side. While PP-chan is going to come up here and save Scum to check the item past the Spiky Room of Death that none of us really like traversing, but we will when we have to. Doing the underwater bomb jump here to get through this. This is a bit tricky to do, but it's going to be nice when he gets it. And there we go. Just a heart piece at the middle part of Gauntlet. And nice fast strats from PP-chan through the Spiky Room of Death. Quick lineup, and down we go. Super missiles and 300 rupees. And a heart piece to save Scum. So PP-chan is going to hard reset and go back to the save point. We'll get our first look at Terminator here. And see what we got. Hopefully it's helpful. 20 rupees. That 300 means Nidorific now has enough to do Zora. So we've got a Zora check sitting and ready to go when we want. And a nice ceiling clip from PB-chan on the right. No gloves, but we can fake flipper. It's not in logic, but it's still accessible. And we're going to speed boost our way through the attic here, which is... Oh, missed one. Ooh, the lamp on Bomb Terizo. Yeah, I expect them to wait for that, but it is an option for them to check. So that is a nice find on Nidorific's side. I mean, these runners are good with dark rooms, but... Oh, and a French vanilla gravity suit in attic. That's a nice find. To quote one of the greatest NES SNES games, I'd buy that for $1. Hey, new suitless Meridian means fast running tonight. And a big thank you to the rehosters who are running this on Speed Gaming to get this double stream going. And just a Powerbomb pack, we're not going to go get that. I think they're trolling us at this point. Missiles in the sky is a super missile in the sky. And just 3 bombs, not wanting to touch that. And Omega Missiles has a heart piece. With the spike room and no clean way of getting across, I don't blame PB-chan for getting a little bit of energy there. That decision weighs on all of us. Nice short charge speed boost there from PB-chan to get across spikes. And we're gonna check what is it? These supers here in criteria. Oh, this will be... Oh, no. Nidorific, get out of there. Oh, no. I think this is not a bad idea, power bombing them to clear them out. But I don't think Nidorific has enough energy to make his way up this shaft. So he's just going to wall jump to check it out. A heart piece and 20 rupees in shaft supers. And our very last check in wreck ship is Spring Ball. That puts a spring in my step. Just a heart piece at Old Mother Brain. So we're going to get Nidorific making his way to Retro Bryn, and then we'll get Billy Mays off of that, while PB-chan is doing top of Red Tower. And Nidorific has 9 power bombs. He needs 2 to go through Billy Mays, and 2 to go into the back end of Criteria. I think he's in a good spot. Oh ho 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 ho! We just found the hammer at First Missiles. That is a nice find, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, these side hoppers being a little bit painful to PP-chan. And our first sword. Just missiles and super missiles at the rest of Red Tower. Oh, and our second sword in Billy Mays. Wow! Oh! I'm glad PP-chan saved in Red Tower there. He's not going to go back for those. I do not think so. I think he's going to make his way out of here. Yep, down Red Tower, and then I think PP-chan is going to work his way backwards through Criteria, while Nitorific is going to kind of be right in front of him. Ooh, an X-ray scope at Vanilla Morph Ball. These side hoppers doing 80 a pop to Nitorific without any suits. And the smart strategy of backing off. What do we got at Spazer? Heart piece. And what does Green Hills hide for us? Just 5 rupees. So, not to talk about go mode early, but we do still need the bow. We still need the mirror. Although we have the hammer, we can get to Hera now. So we're almost good for Light World stuff. We still need Dark World access, which is a glove and Moon Pearl, or, well, just a glove and Moon Pearl at this point. While PP-chan's making his way to Kraid, we got Nitorific, who's gonna do his Wave Gate and his Spore Spawn skip. First time, every time from Nitorific. Beautiful. And another energy tank. That is a really nice find early on, especially with the threat of lava dives and hell runs. Having extra health is always nice. I mean, right now, Aga is not a very, very strong chance. Like, we have so many checks and criteria, I wouldn't put Aga on this table at this point. Speed Booster was in the Deep Ocean, just outside of Wreck Ship. And we got our 2 swords up in Billy Mays, so Billy Mays and below it, so. Gauntlet has been checked. It had a heart piece, it had 300 rupees, and supers. Oh, and we're going to get the full Kraid fight here. Let's take him to the dance, ladies and gents. Let's see that beautiful footwork he's got for us. Very nice. And almost no ammo left for PP-chan. Oh, there we go. And we've got the weight gauge from Nitorific. A couple of missiles, but he got it. And enough to get through the space here. So, and just a full heart container. Got a couple checks left in Pink Bryn here. But we're starting to run short on checks here. But we do have enough energy tanks to make our way into the Croc area via dives. I mean, do we really want to do dives into Croc? No, but it may be the way. And the mirror. Oh, that is a nice find, ladies and gents. And nothing fortunate over on the Kraid side. So right now we do have a bit of an advantage from PP-chan with 2 Super Metroid bosses down, but a little bit more clear from Nidourific at this point. He's still missing out on quite a few key items in Wrecked Ship, and it's going to be hard to skip Wrecked Ship and speed past it. So we're in an interesting position. I think... Oh! Ether at high jump. And a heart piece. We do have Turtle Rock as a pendant dungeon, which is, again, still weighing on my mind. I suspect it's going to be worth its weight in gold. And with the Canis Amari and the Fire Rod, once we have that Titan Mitt and maybe the right medallion, we're going to have access to it. So it's going to be an early access item. Like, we're literally 2 items from it. Power Bombs and 10 arrows on the checks before Edicoon's there. And we're going to make our way over to Edicoon's. While PP Chan is going to check Crumble Tower. And it's just a shield. Since we've got 3 pendants in the Dark World, I'm going to say they're going to be Skull Woods, Swamp Palace, and Ice Palace. And there's going to be key items in both of them. As we have a bit of a hell run from PP Chan to go check Ice Beam, and just 3 bombs from everyone's favorite Edicoon check. Missed the Mock Ball, so we're going to have a slow climb up and get out. Yeah, this is totally in logic. It's not a fun run, but it's totally in logic. An energy tank at the beginning of Speed Booster check here in Green Brick. And our first bottle. 20 rupees, and what's on the other side? 5 arrow capacity. But PP Chan's made his way to Bubble Mountain, and we'll get a couple of checks in here from fun wall jumps. This is not... this is fully in logic as well. And an E-Tank up above Speed Booster check there, which is, what, Super Missiles? Early Soups. And a lift upgrade. Is that what I saw? Yeah, so we've got our first lift upgrade, which means we are now just a Moon Pearl from Dark World access. PP Chan having that wonderful spring ball, making some of this movement a little bit easier. And our Ice Rod. We have everything except for a medallion now to clear Turtle Rock. Not to get in, but to clear Turtle Rock. Oh, get out of there! Hopefully, I think PP Chan has only 100 energy in his reserves. Oh, not even. Oh. And another death from PP Chan. But he's got the save. He's going to make his way back to Bubble Mountain. With the value that's there, he'll do it, and hopefully we'll be able to be a little bit safer on it, but a huge move for him. As the cack attack goes down. Smart save. I think this is a really smart save on PB's side. And the short wall jump to get into Kraid from Neaterific. I love that wall jump. It's a little tricky, but I enjoy getting it. I find all of the short wall jumps are super satisfying in this game. Just, you feel good getting each of them. And we're going to go speed booster way here. 2 checks. And a quick farm for our Nope tank, which is actually not so much a Nope tank tonight. Not getting lucky on the energy drops right now, but missiles are filling up pretty quickly, so we'll see energy start to come out a little bit faster here. Yeah, really good point, chat. And we're 1 missile short of killing Kraid quickly, so we're gonna take him to the dance twice tonight. Supers in front of Speed Booster here, and just missiles in Speed Booster. And we should be able to get back to the recharge point pretty quickly and be fine on PP Chan's side. And since his missiles are full, this will go really quickly. And then he's going to make his way to get that ice beam, I think. I wouldn't want to abandon at this point. Not ice beam, ice rod. They're both cold. Did we see... no, because PP Chan's been using the speed booster path into Bubble Mountain. We haven't seen what's in the Crucible. So, I'm curious what's down there. Is there even a path on this left side to do this wall jump? I don't think there is. I think you have to do it either on the right side or IVJ. Today I learned he's trying to do, it looks like a spring ball, a double jump, so. The nice thing about bomb jumps is they're very timed and it's very rhythmic. So once you get that timing, it's just beautiful. You don't need visual cues. You just need to listen. He did pick up the power glove, Super Mateo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. Almost out. Whew. That was really tight. And he is going to Crystal Flash. This is a very, very smart move. And then we'll get a drop to save. And that is a nice clear of Bubble Mountain at this point for PP Chan. We still have missiles before wave and wave beam to check, but with 3 energy tanks, that's going to be tight. It's still in logic, but it will be tight. And this is our setup to get into wave. So, it's next. As Nidorific is checking Ice Beam and going to be disappointed and make his way out of his Hell Run. Very nice jump and wall jump to get to wave here. And just another arrow capacity. I don't blame the save scum on that one. So I suspect with this energy tank, he will probably make his way back through Crucible and grab or see what's in there at least. Oh, he's going to make his way down through Croc. Croc is 5 checks, so not a bad idea. We have Hera, which is available in Link to the Past, and that's the only thing that's opened up for our runners at this point. But PP-chan has not found the hammer or the mirror, so it's not in logic for him. It's only in logic for Nidorific at this point. Ooh! Pendant at Swamp and Thieves Town. Nice first wave gate from PP-chan there. And almost at 999 rupees on Nidorific's side. We got to remember, there's a little bit of lag that comes with those rupee counts, so it's the pendant turtle rock that I'm saying is going to be worth the most. And everyone's favorite, it's Crocomire. So missiles will move him back 1 step. Super missiles will move him back 3 steps. And we're not trapped from going upstairs in Hera, which is beautiful, so we don't have to go to our tea break. We only found the lamp in Bomb Chorizo, and that's only Nidorific who's found it, so not really, and no glove yet, so no guaranteed to get access back there. Energy tank at Croc. Vanilla energy tank, anyone? Insert, is this even rando? Boots and Hookshot make quick work of the big chest in Tower of Hera. Oh, we found Spazer. That was in Tower of Hera, correct? Nice. And we're gonna do a quick hammer on Trolldorm. 3 swings and he's down. 50 rupees in our missiles after Croc. Oh, and a fall from Nidorific. Trolldorm claims 1. Nice moonfall from PP-chan on the right. Into the cosine room for a piece of heart. So, what's fun with Trolldorm is he's very, very scripted. If you haven't actually watched, he does between 3 to 4 bounces of half turns, and then comes at you for, I think, 4 or 5 squares on the floor, and then goes back to his 3 to 4 half bounce. So knowing that, it can be really easy to manipulate Trolldorm the way you want him to be. Indiana Jones check here for 20 rupees. And our last item is in the basement of Hera. So we're going to go get a quick coffee break on Nidorific's side. He does not have the Canis Amaria yet. So, and Moon Pearl at Grappling Beam. There is our Dark World Axis, ladies and gents. Behind Croc. What a find. Yeah, the Bryn skip right now would be really bad on PP Chan's side. He needs to go there, find his swords, and get his hammer. And that will be a really, really smart play from him. Nidorific is, I don't know how far he is from check at this point. He doesn't have, high jump boots in Tower of Hera. The fastest item you'll find in Super Metroid. It's a kid just giving us his futuristic missiles that he found somewhere. PP Chan setting up for his escape here, and he's gonna probably Crystal Flash right away. And he's too late. You need to start that Crystal Flash at 70 energy, otherwise you will die. Nidorific doing his fake flipper. He's going to go check Zora. He does not have Moon Pearl, so we literally will get to see an item, check an item, and check Hobo here. With what we know, I don't know if this is the smartest move, but it's not a bad move. I'm surprised PP Chan didn't decide to start doing his Crystal Flash up there before coming down here. And he could store a water walk. He totally could, but it I don't know if it occurred to him to do that. So he's gonna go check back of escape, but he doesn't have a glove. So he is gonna go for Dark Cross and hopefully get a key there to go into the back of escape. Yeah, you have to start that at 70. If you started at 50, so the nice thing is when you're doing a Hell Run and a Crystal Flash, if you pop it at 70, by the time the power bomb has gone off, you are sub 50 for the Crystal Flash check to occur. It only happens once the a bee in a bottle at the back of a Dark Cross. But yeah, the Crystal Flash only checks once you've done the bomb explosion is gone. So with a Hell Run, you need to be sub 50 HP after the bomb. So that's why you do it at 70. Not a bad idea using this energy refill here. Smart move. And now we're going to get our back of escape check. No need to waste the bomb here. We know that last item... and our other glove is in back of escape. Our Titan's mitts have been found. Wow. Okay. Wow. So we need Nidourific to make this Croc play to get his Moon Pearl, and PP Chan. I don't think they're like he needs to do Retro Bryn. That's what we need to see right now. Nidourific is going to go get that item on Landmo. Not a bad idea now that he knows it. And because he hasn't checked Croc or has thought to check Croc, we're in that not so pleasant mode. We're going to see a gravity, or not gravity list, but a high jump list Meridia without Ice Beam. Short charge here. Right on top of the plant, gets you straight up Main Street to a heart piece. Yes, without the Ice Beam, there's some not so pleasant jumping that needs to be done here. And because we don't have any beams found on PP Chen, these enemies take a ton of ammo or beam shots to destroy. We're going to Shine Spark up Mama Turtle to see a heart piece. And yes, we have gravity jumps. What's in the wallet, Mama Turtle? 20 rupees. Thanks, Mama Turtle. And 20 rupees up Main Street there at the Supers. So yeah, if we're talking go mode right now, we don't know what medallion we need for Misery Mire. We need the bow. We need at least the lift upgrade. We found both of them. We have Tower Hair cleared. We've got our Fire Rod for Skullwoods. Yeah. Bow, possibly a medallion. And flippers. Those are the only items we need right now for Link to the Past. Super Metroid, we don't need Varia, but I think in hard mode, is Ridley not requiring Varia? Or can you do it with like 10 energy tanks? Okay. There's Arcane of Brian. So we're missing Charge Beam, Varia, and possibly Space Jump. With the glove, the Zora check is in Logic. Oh yeah, they have Infinite Fly, so never mind. So we are like 5 items from Go mode at this point. This Zora check is in Logic, so it's not a bad move on Nidourific's part, but we know Croc is the play. Oh, and everyone's favorite, the shovel. Yep, PP Chen needs to make the move into Blue Bryn, or Retro Bryn, and Nidourific needs to make the move to Croc. Those are the 2 plays we are waiting for right now. We're going to see what we get out of Meridia here, and how far PP Chen can go through this. So we've got both sand pits to check. Also, Nidourific needs to go do Wrecked Ship. Ooh, another medallion. That is gonna... if you knew what you needed for Misery, it would be nice, but Quake being there is helpful. Yeah, I don't... because don't forget, PP Chan ran right away to Retro Bryn and found nothing of worth. I'm wondering if that's tainted his thought of what could be there. Oh, we're going to see the Crucible here. And just 20 rupees. Isn't that called the Crucible? Ah, Cathedral. I like Crucible. Oh, and now Nidorific has his Titan's Mitts. I feel Nidorific has a bit of an easier time here in Bubble Mountain with more E-Tanks and high jump boots. He's got a way better position here. And PP Chan's going to go check left sand pit and be done with what we know in sand pits. Well, he has one energy tank, 1.5 right now. He's going to make his way up to farming here, fill his tanks, and then should be good for the rest of Upper Norfair, or Norfair as we're calling it, and Lower Norfair is now South Fair. Half magic. I don't think they're going to grab that. Ooh, no early energy drops for Nidorific there. The risk of not having your full missile complement coming into this farming spot. So he's almost full now, which means he'll get way more energy, which is nice. PP Chan making his way on to go fight Dragon. I did not catch what was on... Ooh, nice short charge from PP Chan there. I did not catch what was on Landmo. Was it anything worthwhile? I don't think so. Beautiful bot wound fight there. That was a gorgeous bot wound fight. Anyone wants to see how it's done? That's how you do it. Ooh, 10 arrows. Everyone's favorite grab. Beautiful shine spark there. And now for some really nice movement tech from PP just on the wall jumping and dodging these Metroids. Beautiful work. Oh, a nice E-Tank to find there. I expect we'll see some short charge techniques from PP Chan here to quickly erase Dragon from memory. And we will find our second rod on Nidorific's side. I'm terrible at these short charges and can never get this for Dragon here, but these guys are quite good at this, and this will be a pretty quick fight, I think. Nice hit there. And Dragon is almost dead. Probably has one more hit after that one. Yep, looks like it. And down goes Dragon. So at an hour 10, we have 3 out of our 4 Super Metroid bosses cleared on the right side of the screen. That's a pretty good position to be in, with Super Metroid being, I'd say, some of the longest movement stuff that needs to get done, and PB Chan being able to get that beautiful blue suit. Nice work. So Plasma's open to them now. And a nice gravity jump here. Beauty. Is PP Chan saving this blue suit so he can just fly through this next part fast? I think so. Or not. Rip blue suit. His intentions were good. And Neaterific making the Croc play. This is a really nice play. He's gonna find his Cane or his Cane of Samaria and his Moon Pearl here. I think Cane of Samaria is down here. Oh, Cane is in the moat, yes, so Moon Pearl only, but still a really big piece. And I'm just worried that it's going to drive him away from Rex ship early, because it gives him his Super Metro, or his Link to the Past Dark World access. So we have Plasma to check now, and Link to the Past from PP Chan. And we're making our way up to Plasma here. Oh, so close. So even though Neaterific's a little bit behind PP Chan at this point, I think with the high jump boots being your biggest time saver in Super Metroid from a movement perspective, he's going to make up a lot of time getting through this and Meridia quickly. He does not have Speed Booster, which will slow him down, but I think the high jump boots are a bigger time save. Ice Beam at Plasma. At this point, it doesn't open anything, but... Oh, we have two isolated checks that I haven't seen yet. We have Waterway and we have X-Ray. So those plus Link to the Past now. So once PV Chan decides to go to Retro Bryn, he will get his hammer and probably go back to Link to the Past, and then can check his back of escape, get his Titan's mitts. That's the big play right now for PV Chan. Retro Bryn into back of escape. And probably the hardest Shine Spark to kill your last Metroid here. Or Space Pirate. And there we go. Nice work on clearing Meridia there. So, not a lot of value in Meridia tonight. We found Quake, and I think that was about it. Quake and Ice Beam, but Ice Beam only makes Torian really fast at this point. So, is this terribly good? 3 out of 10 Meridia. Going for the short Shine Spark there and missing. So PB Chan's going to have to make his way through the wonderful flowing toilet sand. As Nidourific makes his way up Indiana Jones. Do-do-do-do. And once he does the reverse Indiana Jones, as it were, to Grapple Beam, he will be happy. And this bomb jump being a little bit finicky to start, I find, just with these falling platforms. And PB Chan back into the Super Met or Link to the Past. Yes, from the Super Metroid. His Merle. And PB Chan's gonna go right to back of escape with his gloves and get his Titan Mitts. I'm sure of it. Here it goes. So, how long is he going to put off Retro Bryn? There's 2 swords in Retro Bryn. And the hammer. And now we can start doing some Dark World checks. Ooh, screw attack in chess game. That'll make Lore, Norfair, or South Fair a little bit safer. So, first 4 chests in Thieves Town, at least one of them has to have the big key, so there's one of them. We have 4 items in here, so hopefully we find something nice in the early piece. Ooh, magic powder. So, without the 2 swords, PP Chan has Cane of Samaria strats for blind, or Cane of Burna if he picked it up. I can't remember if he did or not. One of our 2 other dungeon items. Hopefully we find something good here. Our 3rd sword! Haha! That is a really nice find here in Thieves Town. Then a sword makes pretty fast. Some really, really nice movement on Nidourific's side. That's really nice dodging of those gray spiny guys. What are they called? Something or others. It's on the tip of my tongue. Gamers, thank you. Without the hammer, we'll see if we have an item left behind here in Thieves Town. We are still missing the map, so he has literally one chance of blind not dropping the map. Oh no! And a hell run killing Nidourific, getting out of Crocomire the long way. We're still missing the map, so small key could be on blind here and map in big chest. Or, oh no, we have one item left, don't we? And there goes blind. And there's the map. Yeah, so small key is in big chest, and we are clear out of Thieves Town. So we'll check a Sea House and Brewery. Wave Beam. That's a nice find. And just bombs in the brewery. Every time I see power bombs go off, I just feel like, or just normal bombs after a power bomb goes off, I'm just like, Marvin the Martian kind of speaks in my head and is like, there was supposed to be a kaboom! An earth-shattering kaboom! $20 for a reserve tank at the dig game. I'm surprised PP-chan isn't doing the what's called the blacksmith chain. Oh, those hidden skulls behind bushes always spoil my day with dashes. Stumpy's got nothing for us. Oh no, Nidourific, no! So, first look at Hype Cave. 1 hour 25 in, we will see what's in Hype Cave. Will it be worth our time? Will it not? Only time will tell. 20 rupees. 3 bombs. 50 bucks. 300 bucks. 20 bucks. He saved way closer at Bubble Mountain, which means this will be a faster run. If he's smart about it and knows when to Crystal Flash, he'll be fine. I think he was just getting bodied by those side hoppers. And he doesn't have speed booster for the quick way out this way, so... And now we're going to get our blacksmith chain. Oh, and Nidourific finally makes it. Third time's a charm, ladies and gents. That was first time every time. Why is he going into this heated room? Okay. I was wondering for a second. So, Nidourific needs to do Wreck Ship to get his cane and his gravity suit. But if he doesn't do it early, he might not want to do all of Meridia. So if he waits, this might be a good position for him to be able to skip a huge amount of checks in Meridia. So there is a potential for a huge time save here, you know? Cut 10 minutes off of your Meridia time. And he's got his mirror, so it'll be faster checks for the blacksmith here. I do think PP-chan is a little bit in the lead, but there's a lot of checks that still have to be done. And Nidourific doing the smart move and checking what Turtle Rock needs, knowing that he has everything but the Cane of Samaria, he does not know where the Cane of Samaria is, which kind of makes this not as worthwhile of a play, but for us, it's great. Yeah, speed has locked 0. Oh, that Quake Medallion in Meridia is locking Turtle Rock. I'm wondering if that's going to distract PP-chan if he goes up there at any time in the near future. Ooh, some new checks. We're going to get not hammer pegs, but probably a bumper ledge, super bunny cave, some really big checks quickly here, guys. Money and plasma in super bunny. Yeah, that blue Bryn is holding PP-chan back, and he can't hookshot across this. He doesn't have flippers. He doesn't have hammer. He does not have access to East Dark World. Okay, bombs in Hookshot Cave. Missiles, so flying bombs. A little bit of love. And an energy tank. 2 out of 10 on that Hookshot Cave. He could fake flipper from Meridia, but don't forget, fake flippering in Link to the Past logic is not included in the logic. So it would get him Eastern Palace, Pyramid, and Quakefish, but it's not going to give him the progression he needs. So as much as it's worthwhile, it's like, it's a shoulder shrug for that move at this point. I like this play into Skullwoods, though. Lisa, in this house, we obey the laws of seed logic. Honestly, I think PP-chan... Ooh, flippers in Skullwoods! Oh, that is a great find. I'm willing to say PP-chan has completely got in his own head about Retro Bryn and is like, I've already checked 2. It's junk. I don't need to go there. Yeah. We're going to get our Paradox, not Paradox, but Hookshot and Super Bunny on PP-chan's while Nidourific continues to go through Skullwoods and look for that second item. We do have the Fire Rod, and Skullwoods is a crystal tonight, so we're going to see our Mothula pretty quickly here. I've found for myself a piece of, or what works for me is if you start pushing um, items in the order you find them almost, or from a logic perspective, and try to trace that, kind of makes a bit of sense sometimes, especially in hard seeds because of some of that wonky logic. It'll be like, oh, we're going to give you 3 E-tanks. You need to do a hell dive now. And what's in our big key chest here? The big key. Is this even randomized? Every time I hear someone say that, my head immediately puts it in Diva's voice from Overwatch, going, is this easy mode? As usual with Skullwoods, because of the positioning of everything, I like this play of going in quickly, killing Mothula, and then checking the bridge if you don't find your second item. Nope, Wreck Ship was in logic because they had bombs. So. And also CWJ. Ether strats, yes. For hard, I'm almost like 99% certain CWJ or the like is in logic for getting into Wreck Ship. We also found Spring Ball at the end of Wreck Ship, so those logic wasn't there, but because Spring Ball, CWJ, Infinite Fly. And your arrow capacity. There's our second item out of Skull Woods. So we don't have to check anything. But Spring Ball was at gravity, so. And our wonderful 50 rupee life lesson from Zora. Are we going to get our ped check here? I think we're getting a ped check. Get your hype for ped in chat. Ooh, heart container. I mean, it's a life lesson from Zora until you find something fantastic like Morph Ball or Canis Samaria. Was that Ether for Misery Mire? Was that vanilla Ether to get into Misery Mire? I hope so. That means we found all our medallions, which means no troll medallion left. Very nice. So, at this point, we can say we need Bow, and that is it for Go Mode and Varia. Bow and Varia. We still have that tricky shovel location. Nothing in checkerboard. PV Chan, I think, is finally making the play, ladies and gents. He is going down to Retro Bryn after he does his Alpha or Omega missiles. Neaterific going to go check Screw Attack quickly. This won't be any, like, at most, this could be Bow. Based on what we need for Go Mode right now, so. And he's gonna Gold Terizo fight. Don't need Space Jump today. And our fourth sword, ladies and gents. That's a smart move. I know you. That's I'm fine with that move on Neaterific's check and be done with. So we know where all 4 swords are. 2 in Retro, 1 in Thieves Town, and 1 at Gold Torizo. Wrong frame for PvP-chan and that Moonfall. I don't, you know what? I don't like having Ice Beam in most situations just because it slows me down in my movement. I usually turn it off if I have other beams until I'm in Torian or need to ice climb. Here comes our hammer. Please don't nope out after being down here and just finding the hammer. That would be unfortunate. And our money cave for Nidorific, so he's flushing cash again. So at this point, we are still missing that mirror. I'm just trying to remember where that mirror was. I hope he goes and does the full Bryn loop to go check X-ray and waterway. Ooh, charge beam at Bombo's tablet, ladies and gents. So Ridley, other than Varia, now is in Logic. Well, mostly in Logic, as it were. Let's see what Waterway has. I'm hoping it has something big. Oh yes, Mirror was there. And that's in Red Tower, so we're gonna get our Waterway check here. So Legendary, for the combo randomizer to work, there are 4 portals between the worlds. There is the Witch Hut to the southeast of Link's house, which goes to Criteria Map Room. There is the cave right underneath, like, if straight down on the main part of Spectacle Rock, that goes to Upper Norfair. Right side of Misery Mire goes to Lower Norfair, just above Screw Attack. And Dark World Ice Rod Cave goes to Meridia, past the snails. Those 4 are the portals between the 2 worlds. All items are randomized between both games. And you need to beat both bosses. The first boss you beat does not trigger any of the end game credit stuff. So if you were to beat Mother Brain first, there is no timer on the escape until you beat, and then you need to beat Ganon. So you need to beat both of those bosses. Snails. It's a fantastic feat of design. I'm so impressed with the work that has been put into this. It is probably one of the most impressive things I've seen in the last 5 to 10 years in terms of community created content. It's amazing. And we have a fantastic community here. We have weekly races on Sundays and Mondays. Sunday at 3 Eastern, I think it is, 2 or 3 Eastern. And then we have 9 p.m. Eastern on Monday. Oh, here's where the mirror is. Isn't it? It's not Red Tower. Either way, this is the move for PvP-chan to make. Okay, so with that, And now Niterific starting to make the checks that PP-Chan has. I don't want to call a lead dramatically, but I think PP-Chan has a very, very good positioning now. So Lovecraft, multi-world means you take your randomizer, play it with N people. Right now they're doing 3. I don't know what the limitations are. And your items are randomized between multiple games. So player 1 might have player 3's hookshot, and player 2 might have player 4's morph ball. It does increase the time to complete the seed, but it is fantastic. It's a concept that came out of Ocarina of Time. I think was the first one to do multi-world, if I'm not mistaken, this way. Yeah, and it's like Ocarina of Time. They've done, I think, 32 or 60 at this point. It's insane. But what's really cool is the multi-worlds have very, very small incremental increase on the time it takes to complete a seed. So 4 people takes, like from Ocarina of Time perspective, takes like 8 to 10 hours, but adding another 4 to 8 doesn't dramatically increase that. So it's very logarithmic in its time for completion. Which is surprising given the nature of Randomizer. I don't know how long multi-world for this is going to take. My conjecture would be between the 5 to 8 hour mark. Legendary, if you exclamation SMZ3, there are links to everything you need, including where the randomizer is generated, and has our Discord there. A ton of content. You're welcome. So Niterific is going to get his butter sword in this dungeon, and PP-Chan is going to finish up his criteria checks. Which means I am wondering where PP-Chan is going to go next. He's got a couple of items missing in Link to the Past. He's going to find, like, he needs to find flippers in Skullwoods, which gets him pretty much everything open. As well, there are a lot of really, really good tools for assists to learn. One of them is Emo Tracker. She has the centralized trackers for a ton of randomizers. And because one of the things that's really hard to get from the vanilla games into Randomizer is locations, 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 and what's in logic. Logic, we talk about that a lot in the Randomizer community, what the logic of the seed does. So knowing that when you have the fire rod, it opens X, Y, and Z. When you have the cane of Samaria, it opens these checks. And that is a huge piece because that will tell you where you can and cannot go and will help you learn this. I like PP-Chan doing this back of gauntlet check. I prefer doing this if I can when playing this. It saves you a lot of power bombs early on, so. So we've got a couple of checks left. We have Shovel. We have the Mire region. We've got Ether now on both sides, so we could check it. If PP-Chan makes his way there, he's got Mire Shed, Checkerboard Cave, and Mire to check itself. So that's 4 checks. We have Cave 45. Oh, so there's nothing in Checkerboard and Mire, right? So we've got 2 checks in Mire, as well as a key boss. We have all of Swamp open to us. We have all of Ice open to us. And with what PP-Chan has, he has all of Turtle Rock open. My call from earlier in the seed that Turtle Rock's going to have something, I think Turtle Rock's going to have the bow. That's my guess. Oh, for sure. Without Canis Amaria, it's really a hard call to dip into Mire. And yeah, Pod has 5 checks, but we can't complete it yet. So, no. Dark Room Pod is we have at least lamps. So, also, if you've got Canis Amaria, you can do your single loop through ice and full clear it pretty comfortably. It's a nice set of checks. And PP Chan's making the moves, I would say, which is the Mire checks here. He knows Mire needs to be completed, needs to know what medallion has to be here, so he needs to know if he's on the hunt for Bombos at this point. Hey, no, we don't talk about Shack Tool here. So, I love my son. He's 2.5. He loves watching me play SMZ3. And every time I go check Shack when it's a terrible, terrible position, I'm like, no one likes Shack Tool. To which he responds, I like Shack Tool. My child. Bow Turtle Rock, very Shack Tool with a grapple being in Swamp. My son's adorable. It's hilarious. So I'm gonna see if I can actually create a 3D model of Shack Tool and 3D print it so he can play with it, and then break it, and then we can be happy that Shack Tool got broken. Oh yes, Ice Clip to Shack Tool, so we don't need Grapple Beam. So that Ice Beam could actually be important. This modulation on PP Chan's audio kind of is throwing me for a trip every now and then. Oh, Nitorific is making the ice play. I like this. This is new checks. It's a required dungeon. Shack Tool is a space pirate digger. Why would she save a space pirate thing? You'd probably say, the Joker is just misunderstood. Beautiful spin attack to clear that room from Nito. The joke, it does nothing. Yep. PP Chan finally went Blue Brin. See, there's key items that both of them are missing. The flippers in Swamp is a huge thing that PP Chan needs to go find, while Nitorific needs to go to Wreck Ship. So I don't think we're gonna actually see we're gonna see the bomb jump here if he's without Canis Amaria. So isn't that what I just said? Flippers in Skullwoods? Or am I already losing my mind? Oh, Flippers in Swamp. Flippers in Skullwoods. I have Swamp on the mind. Ooh, first item in Misery Mire being 300 rupees. Does anyone want to get Link to do a Crystal Flash? I don't think he has the body shape to pull it off. I don't think he could fit in the Kozo technology to do it. Ooh, the Lagarang! Ooh, and Blue Goo? And he's going to go do the quick cold stare clear. I like this because then he can come back, do iced tea, and the 2 checks up top. Hopefully finds a key from this, which will speed that up. Yeah, it's a small race tonight because of the 3v3v3 exhibition going on. So, hey, we just found that blue goo, which will make this. And there's our second item in Misery Mire, which was a heart. So, I don't know why he's checking this chest, because he has the big key. Okay. Yeah, so 3 people on a multi-world team versus another 3 people on a multi-world team racing another 3 people on a multi-world team. It's 3 teams of 3 racing the same seeds. That's fine. Boss having a key in Ice Palace is really nice. There's no channel streaming it, Kirito. Just on their individuals would be what you'd want to watch. So now Nitorific's going to go to the bully spike, go right into what's called the cross there, up to the 2 chests up top, which will get him hopefully the item so he doesn't have to go into iced tea. I actually really like this play for speeding through Ice Palace, especially finding 2 items. If you don't have to go iced tea, everyone is happy. Because it's such a long path, and man. I mean, we have Tempered Sword, so Tempered Sword spins on this is on Vitreous is not bad. The only problem is Vitreous takes so many swings himself. Also, fun fact, the room below this, all the little yellow slimes are basically Vitreous dripping through the floor, if you haven't ever thought of it. Yeah, Vitreous has the largest hit point pool of any boss in this game. Outside of Ganon, that is. So, no items in Ice or Misery, so... Where are we going to go next? Pyramid, maybe? Do you think Pyramid or Hammer Pegs has something? Because we haven't seen Hammer Pegs, have we? Yeah, we have both red crystals. Oh, Hammer Pegs was Forgetful, wasn't it? And we've seen Purple Chest. I think the only... We haven't seen Cave 45, right? Or have we? So yeah, we have Quakefish, Pyramid, Pod. We have Graveyard Ledge. We have King's Tomb. We have Ether Tablet. Oh, we've seen Ether Tablet. Haven't we? Yeah, I think Turtle Rock is the next play. Turtle Rock is a really, really good play. It's either that or Swamp. Which one do you want to do first? Especially Pendant Swamp. That's not Green Pendant. So, Nitorific making the pod play here. Bow and Pod would be really trolly too. However, if Bow's in Pod, then Nidorific can quickly just zip back and finish Eastern, and then has Pyramid Fairy. So he's making the right play to keep himself in a moderate lead. It's not a giant lead at this point because he's done all of Meridia, and if Nidorific decides to do that and skip Meridia, Nidorific can make that time up in a heartbeat. So it's not decided yet in the least. As we enter Mullet Mansion, as Dr. Bob has famously coined, I think it's Dr. Bob, because these first 6 chests, the one down on the left, the 2 behind the bow on the right, and the 2 here, and the dash, or the one on the right, 4 out of them have keys. Yeah, Wreck Ship is loaded tonight. Gravity in Upper Attic, Spring Ball at Gravity, Speed Booster in the Ocean, and Kane. Oh yeah, Kane on the moat. Nidorific is going to be doing one of my favorite glitches in Link to the Past. It is the potion glitch here. He's going to drink a potion as he walks left and make sure he hugs the right side of that wall. And now this screen is unlocked. He is going to pull that red mimic off the screen, and now the game is going to think it is dead and open that door for him. So we've seen 3 out of our 4 keys, and silver arrows in pod, ladies and gents. That is a nice find. However, with it'll mean Nidorific has a faster time with Vitreous when he goes to it. So that's again, there's a lot of stuff setting Nidorific up for a potential huge sweep here. If there is nothing in Turtle Rock and it's in Swamp, he doesn't need to do anything in Meridia. So right now, the only thing making Meridia worth value of checking everything is 1, the Ice Beam at Plasma, and 2, Quake in Right Sand Pit. And now we get into the wonderful party favors in Pod. And there's the Flippers and Skull. Now to see if Zimnala is right with a bow in Dark Rooms here. Not as trolly as I am with expecting it either on Green Pendant or on Trinex or in Turtle Rock. Oh, 50%. Let's see. Thank goodness for that big key. And nothing in Pod. So, Turtle Rock is looking more and more to have the value right now. Wait, did Nidorific actually go and check the Pyramid Ledge while he was over there, or no? I don't remember seeing him, but nothing was it? And we've checked Waterfall Fairy. Have we done Quakefish yet? Swamp is 100% open. Right now, the gamble is between Swamp and Turtle Rock. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember what we have and haven't done at this point. We've done Hobo. Wait, did they not? Okay, I may have asked this already. Did they do Shovel? Yes or no? So Shovel is still on the table. And yes, Ice is a crystal over Swamp being a pendant. I would totally do Ice first. I think Nidorific's making his way to... he's going to do his red tower checks and then go to Meridia. I don't like this. We know what's down here. It's not spectacular. So... And he doesn't have his gravity suit, which is in wrecked ship. Which means a really slow Meridia. Ooh, there is the X-ray room we have not checked. Almost on that strat, PV Chan. You need to put that bomb on the pot spot. Yeah, he might come back up to wreck ship. That is also a very valid play, which would be the smart play for Nidorific at this point. He has high jump boots. I think he'll be fine getting over there. No bomb strats in Ice Palace tonight. I'm sad. Oh yeah, speed booster. Oh, here we go. He's going for the CWJ. There's Arcane. This bomb jump, I'm not sure why he's doing it, honestly. Like, it's okay. I think the better strat is to do the cold stare into the upper checks and then leave Iced Tea for your very last check. So we've got a betting pool going on. Who thinks it's going to be Swamp versus who thinks it's going to be in TR versus who thinks it's going to be in Mimic Cave. CWJ stands for Continuous Wall Jump. It's a 2-frame after 2-frame jump. So you jump to the moat item on the left side, you wall jump over it around to the right side, and then wall jump over to the exit. It's a very, very tight trick, but it gets you across the moat without any special items. I think it's a necessary trick for reverse boss order in Super Metroid, if I'm not mistaken. PP Chan is going to find his blue goo in the big chest and his last item over there and be done with Ice Palace. Once he goes and kills Cold Stare, of course. Tempered Sword, Fire Rod. He is in a great place for this, so... It is only required for hard mode. Hard mode has all of the not-so-pleasant tricks to do to get out. So, things like delayed wall jumps, infinite bomb jumps, which are required for normal as well, suitless Meridia, I'm trying to think what else. Not bomb jumps, but hell runs. So we've got our Phantoon fight on the left. Hopefully this will be a quick fight for him. I would hope he gets a nice couple of patterns, but it's looking already to be a medium, if not a long. So, first round being long. Ugh, thank you, Phantoon. You delay this. Oh, almost had that microwave. So we'll try to get the second set of microwave going. Oop, restream on my end just lagged out, so come on, microwave strats. And the long setup, he should be good. Up. Come on, you got this. Give us the goods. So he is at 9 taps. Oh, he's almost dead. So, a quick microwave will finish him here, or a super. I think he is like 3 damage away, which would be half a super. Yeah, he totally did, but he's trying. He should be sitting on X-ray as his selected item right now and be done with it. But there's our Phantoon kill. Do 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 do. So at this point, we are going to see a lot of backtracking what we've seen at this point. So Nidorific is going to finish up Rekshik. He is going to find his Spring Ball. He's going to find his Gravity Suit. And he is going to find... what else is he going to find there? I think that's just it. Oh, he's got his speed. He's got his cane. So he's got almost everything out of Rekshik. We're going to see PP Chen clear Ice Palace here. And then probably go clear Tower of Hera. So, which means we're down to the gamble of Swamp Palace versus Turtle Rock. Those are our checks. We're looking. Oh, and X-ray. We've checked Gold Teresa and Screw Attack. Honestly, power bombs are great, especially in hard mode, because you never know when you're going to need to Crystal Flash. In hard mode, I grab every power bomb for that exact reason. I mean, I don't think Lower Norfair is in Logic right now. Yeah, I don't think it is. You never require hell runs, even in hard mode, for Lower Norfair or South Fair. So we are down to our 3 big spots plus, or 4. So we have 5 items in Turtle Rock. We have 6 in Skullwoods, or not Skullwoods, Swamp Palace. We have, yes, this is hard logic this week. Next week is normal logic for Super Metroid. So every alternating week goes hard, normal, hard, normal. So yeah, we have Mimic Cave, we have X-Ray, we have Swamp, and we have Turtle Rock. I hope PV-chan makes his way over to Turtle Rock. Please, please, please do this. Vindicate me. Make me right. You know what I'm surprised we haven't seen yet? So, swords are. There are 2 in Retro Bryn, there's 1 in Turtle Rock, and there's 1 in Gold Torizo. Is that a Shrek joke? I won't let these Shrek puns drag on. There's our gravity suit. I hope this doesn't drive Niterific to misery. Or not misery, Meridia. But if Turtle Rock is the play, he needs to go to Meridia. Seriously, Meridia is a lot of long checks, and you get Quake and half magic if you want to do both sand pits tonight. I've got audio on my end. It is a little quieter, but yeah, audio is on PP-chan's side, so listen for the link to the past stuff. One more spin from the bacon sword. Ooh, the hole of shame. We can count that as a 2 point for Trolldorm tonight. So he's up to 3 grabs. PP-chan got yoted into that hole. I can kind of keep up with what it is, but you new kids keep on changing it, and when I get what it is, it's no longer it anymore. Ooh, 2 Trolldorm falls tonight. I mean, I play this at dad %, so... Ooh, nice use of the cane. That was a really, really good flash response. That was great. It looks like Niterific forgot he has Morph Ball bombs, but that's okay. I want that ice clip for Shaq Tool so bad. Oh, I don't... There is still Shaq Tool. I mean, I'm counting on Turtle... Ooh! We have Spike Cave we haven't checked. Because half magic is in logic. Charge was on Bombo's tablet. And we also have bottles, so... 13 hearts, invincibility items. Oh, Spike Cave. Ooh, we haven't actually looked at Bumper Cave, have we? Okay. Oh, we've got our swamp play coming. I mean, when it boils down to it, I don't think the swamp play is a bad idea, because swamp is fast. Oh, we're not. Here it comes. Swamp is super fast as a dungeon to run. It's got really easy logic to know if you have to go left side or not. Like, it's a great dungeon to quickly speed through if you need to. What are you doing, PV-chan? Oh, he doesn't have his charge beam. He's gonna find it here. This is a good check for him. He's trying to avoid Swamp Palace with a fiery passion. He just doesn't want to do this. I still think Turtle Rock is the play, but we'll see. Catfish has been checked. PV-chan forgetting that the other red crystal is at Eastern Palace. Come on, do your swamp check, and then make me vindicated for saying Turtle Rock has the bow. Here we go. Swamp Palace check. It's the little ball that looks like it has orbitals. You're welcome. Here we go. Let's see. Ah, not it yet. Also, just as a quick reminder, if you haven't also followed these racers, give them a quick follow. They do this. They're fantastic at it. I enjoy watching them. And if you guys are enjoying what you're watching tonight, give them the love and the respect they deserve. So, I mean, the logic in the seed tonight hasn't been terrible. Like, other than, first glove. Where was first glove again? Because second glove was in back of escape and was key locked. That's been the only. Yeah, Bubble Mountain. So, Hell Run to Bubble Mountain to get your first glove to get your second glove at escape. It hasn't been bad. There's Varia. Swamp had Varia. Okay, so we have one of our two items. Well, Zimnala, that is actually how the logic has to happen for those gloves, so those would be first and second gloves. Because the key was locked, oh no, was key in the front? Okay, never mind that. It's still not pleasant. I thought key was in the back, and that's my bad. So, Champion, you'll see links just above, and some people are going to link the Discord. You can hop into the Discord, and there are all the resources you will ever need for both games, and doing this as a combo randomizer. We have a fantastic community of people who are more than glad to support you as you ask questions about what might get you stuck, and what tricks you need to know. This race you're watching is on hard mode, so it has a lot of the tricky Super Metroid tech. So delayed wall jumps, CWJ, hell runs. So it is going to be the harder of the two, but the normal only requires things you learn in the base game for Super Metroid available, which is infinite bomb jumps, continuous or not continuous wall jump, but just infinite wall jumps, and shine sparks. Yeah, and Emo Tracker has a fantastic location. PV Chan setting up a really fast kill on Argus here. Quick terrible dad joke here. What's a pirate's favorite letter? You may say R, but they live for the C. So Taibo, yes, both games need to be beaten. There are 4 portals between the worlds. Witch House to the southeast of Link's house goes to the map in Criteria. You have a cave on Death Mountain that goes to Upper Norfair. You have the right side of Misery Mire, which goes to Lower Norfair. And you have Dark World Ice Rod Cave, which goes to back of Meridia. So now we have Ridley in Logic. And that entire escape. No, he hasn't gone to Swamp yet. Swamp is a pendant, so going there is not exactly a really, really good idea. So, Favor has flipped back to PP-chan at this point. We still have Dragon outstanding on Nidorific side, but again, if nothing is in Turtle Rock, then Quake is not required, which means Meridia is a fast zip through to kill Dragon. So if Nidorific, let's say Bo is in Escape of Lower Norfair, that means if he goes Swamp first, he's going to have a huge advantage here to catch up to this. Pet is just a full heart container. Bo is our go mode item, and we do not know where it is. Does PP-chan think he missed a check in Dark Palace? Because I'm wondering why he's coming back here. Was it not? Then it was Nidorific who did Pod? I thought it was PP-chan. I could have sworn it was him, but I'm wrong. So we know there is nothing in Pod right now. And also Sleepy Night, that is the wonderful world of cognitive bias. Items are pretty nicely randomized. At least from the Link to the Past rando community, Christos usually releases a 25,000 sim of items in their locations, and you can see that items are really nicely distributed. I haven't seen it for SMZ3, but I expect the exact same kind of logic and rigor from the guys here. So, in case it's not obvious, my background is in math and statistics, so these things matter to me. Nerd. Yes, I'm very proudly a nerd, and I'm proud of the office I work in is full of nerds. Amamine, totally. I'd try SM just on a vanilla level to get comfortable with SMZ before you go into SMZ3. It'll get you remembering routes, doors to open, basic item checks, and then I'd do the randomizer. I mean, my office and teams are going to go see Endgame on Thursday night, and we're renting an entire theater out. Yeah, Super Metroid has a lot of soft locks that I would recommend watching a lot of them, because early on, you're going to find places that are going to get you stuck in. Like, Criteria is going to get you if you don't watch your power bomb count. And you know what? Soft locks are a great learning place for everyone. It helps you, because once you make the mistake once, you'll never forget it. From LTTPR, honestly, it's the same thing. Dive in. Link to the Past Rando has a lot of fun movement tech, but none of the logic really is going to require those tricks. So, like fake flippers and spin dashing. So you're not going to get screwed for not having good movement tech, at least for early seeds, i.e. being able to complete. It'll make things easier. So I just want to correct you, Sleepy Night. SM learning curve is a very low learning curve. When you say super high, it means once you get past the first 5% of time spent, you've got 95%. Link to the Past is the easier of the two randomizers. But yeah, Link to the Past, if you know both vanilla games, jump into the randomizers. If you don't know the vanilla games, I'd recommend playing through them at least once or twice. Even if you have to walk through with a guide just to remember where to go and what to do, it's a good experience. And we're going to get our Quake medallion, or is Nidourific just going to reset? Yes. And honestly, using a tracker until you are comfortable knowing every single location off the back of your hand and knowing what unlocks it is never embarrassing. We need Quake to get into Turtle Rock. And in case it hasn't been said, this is a really, really big code achievement, being able to code 2 Super Nintendo games combined like this so they would function as if they were on one cartridge. Same RAM amounts, same everything. So it's not like, oh, we've just decided, oh, you've got ROMs, you have ability to expand it. It's Emo Tracker, Arfles. I mean, look at PP Chan tonight. He forgot to check Retro Bryn because he was... But yeah, it is so impressive that they were able to do this and run it on hardware. As I said, this is a coding achievement in my mind. Nidourific is going to go and X-ray and microwave bot wound, so even though PB Chan's bot wound was fast, this might be faster. Here we go. And we've got some cooked up snake. So now we're all playing the Let's Avoid Turtle Rock game. I'm surprised PP Chan hasn't decided to dive with his various suit into Lore Norfair. Sleepy Night, that's netplay code. The Mystery Blinds community has just finished or almost finished their round robin on Net Play Tournament number 2. It's so much fun. Games that shouldn't be played online being played online. Well, that would be behind Turtle Rock, Counterfeit Saint. So now, have we done this powder check? I think we have. Yes, we have. It's nothing. Yep, Turtle Rock is the play in my mind, but it's a coin flip now between that and Lore Norfair. So, let me quickly explain Microwave. Plasma has a piercing capability, so it continues traveling through some of the bosses. It does not travel through Mother Brain, does not travel through Ridley, but what ends up happening is when you charge it and fire it this way, it does fairly large damage. But every time you trigger X-Ray, it resets the invulnerability frames on the boss. So by firing it and just spamming your B button, or your standard activate button, it will trigger X-Ray, get rid of the invulnerability frames, go back, and just tick, 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 tick. So it insta-kills, or if you do it right, it kills Botwoon, it kills Dragon, and it kills Fantoon. It does not work on Ridley, does not work on Mother Brain, does not work on Kraid. But it's really, really a nice technique if you can find those 3 items together. Fair enough. It's the same thing. It either resets them or the timer keeps on running. And the invulnerability frames are very short. Like you're talking 5 or 6, I think. 2 or 3, somewhere in there. It's a very low amount. Yes, you have to get Fantoon into his back and forth wavery wavery. But that's not that bad. So Crocomire, just the damage a charged plasma beam shot does is enough to knock him all the way back. And fun fact, you can take the grapple beam and pull Crocomire's legs off by when he's going back with the charged plasma beam. Yep. Try charge plasma on Crocomire and then grapple his legs. Similar to that is Mothula is invulnerable to gold sword damage, because they don't expect you to have gold sword before that, i.e. spike damage. So originally in the base game, if you had gold sword before getting to Mothula, it would not do any damage. So the randomizer has been edited to change that. So gold sword does damage now, but gold sword spins do not. If I'm not mistaken on that. I'm pretty sure gold sword spins don't. Also, the Link to the Past randomizer is off of the Japanese 1.0, which does ridiculously weird tricks. So you'll notice here, PP-chan has done something really, really nice and easy for Gold Torizo. If you roll at him right off the bat, he backs up, and if you stand at the right spot on his foot, he does not do anything other than tries to shoot his laser beams at you. You can then aim up with super missiles or charge beam and just annihilate him. That is the trick to making Gold Torizo nice and easy. And we've got a Ridley check here. Knight, it's Torizo. Torizo, not chorizo. Hey, no, Gold Chorizo, no. I do enjoy chorizo sausage. I had chorizo tacos for dinner tonight, so. Homemade chorizo tacos. So this is, without the high jump boots, This is not a fun jump PP Chan's trying here. The first time I started watching this and seeing people call Gold Torizo as GT, I'm like, Ganon's Tower, what are they talking about? Yeah, this is the worst room in the game. So, Balked, it is a pork sausage with spicy seasonings like smoked paprika and chili powder in it. So it has a really, really nice spice to it. And it is just a delectable taste. I mean, they do have Morph Ball Bombs, so they could infinite fly here. But, which I think is actually faster at this point. And PP Chan is really good at this double bomb jump, so... We still have Shovel. Gonna go check Mickey Mouse here. Slowly making our way through Lore Norfair. Just a shield. You know, Bow and Shovel. At this point, because Shovel's been around for so long, would be painful, I think, for our runners to find. That would be one of those rage moments for myself personally. When you leave something behind like that, it hurts. It really hurts. A couple of weeks ago, I left flippers behind at Sick Kid for like 2 hours. Ooh, Key Hunters! So these guys hurt. Screw Attack makes them pretty easy, though. Shovel is not on the tracker because of this being for hard difficulty. It's not something that gives tricks for access, so... Yeah, you were balked. It hurt when I found it after the fact. It also didn't help that my son was sick that night, so... You know, items required to clear a dungeon in those dungeons is the trolliest thing. Just, oh, I need hammer, but I don't want to go into pod without hammer. Or bow, or hammer for Thieves Town. Ugh. So we've got our, what are they? Common Rider, Space Pirates. Basically, the big thing about Randomizer is all the one-off checks that can easily get isolated. So, Spike Cave, Catfish, aka Quakefish, Shovel, those can be problematic because you go, oh, I'll check them later, and then they disappear from your thought process. And when they do, that is when they become important. I've been burnt by Spike Cave about 3 or 4 times in my time in Randomizer, and it's bad. And we've got our first Ridley fight here. PP Chan doing some good manipulation to make sure we've got some longer pogos here. So if you can hit Ridley in the butt while he's pogoing one direction, he will flip. Ooh, X-ray check too. Look at this. All the big checks now. So PP Chan has a really good spot here on the left. He can stand 1 foot off and just get to charge beam into Ridley, and Ridley is dead. So Ridley has a soft death point where he starts doing swoops. If you get picked up at that point, you will end the fight. There's Bombos. Bombos isn't useful for anything, but thanks, Ridley. Thanks for coming out. So he checks to see... Oh, Swagnet. X-ray. Okay. So, yeah, I think Nito will be fine because, oh, he's got some reserves. If you're starting this, guys, a really important piece of knowledge to have is when you trigger reserves from taking damage and going to 0 on automatic, you lose your invulnerability frame. So you're going to take another point of damage because everything else freezes in place. Reserves can and have killed way too many people for that reason. Anyways, back to the point I was making about Ridley. You can manipulate him somewhat. And then on the soft swoops, he does 10 of those, and then either that or you do enough damage to kill him, and then he explodes. Yeah. Key hunters, the same thing with Crystal Flash. You do not have any invulnerability frames in Crystal Flashes. So against bosses, it's a really bad idea. In rooms where there are enemies that may just track through you, it's a really bad idea because you will just continually take damage every frame they go through you. So Crystal Flashes require some smart moves. If you're Crystal Flashing in heat rooms, remember, even though you need sub 50, the Crystal Flash doesn't check for the button presses until after the bomb goes off. So make sure you have 70 health when you trigger it. Those are big little tricks that will get you. Crystal Flashing in heat room, you need to do it at that 70. Always. It will work guaranteed. If you try to do it at 50, it will be bad. High jump was I'm trying to remember where high jump was. I feel it was a Link to the Past check that was out of the way. It was Link to the Past that had it though. And this is our last. Wow. Guys, Turtle Rock. Here we go. Nothing in Lore and Warfare. He found bombos. Turtle Rock is the play. Especially with Ice Palace being cleared on both sides, it is fully irrelevant. Turtle rocks tonight. Oh, quick high five by our runners. So at this point, Nitorific needs to go to Swamp. He has lost any sort of potential advantage he could have because he fully cleared Meridia. So at this point, PP-chan has a pretty substantial lead at this point. So still, Randomizer, anyone's game. Errors can be made. Challenges can be hit. So it's still up, but PP-chan does have a distinct advantage at this point. Yeah. The thing also, if you're learning these as randomizers, things like pendant dungeons love to troll you. So checking green pendant. So good advice is always trying to check green pendant dungeons, especially if you have all the items for them early, because not only do you have a ton of items out of it, you get the green pendant check. Don't forget, when you get the green pendant from Eastern and Vanilla, you get the boots from Sahasrahla. So, ooh, nice jump there from PP-chan to get into Ice Band. Why aren't you grabbing that energy tank? I know he's at 11, but he should grab it anyways just for that refill right now. I think that's a disservice to himself, but I mean, he's not going to. Where are you going, PP-chan? Why you no go to Turtle Rock? You know it's where you want to go. I think Nitorific's making that play, actually. And this might be a bit of an advantage. But PP Chan's almost out of checks, so it's like he's going to have to go there next right away. No, he's going up into Meridia. Oh, he is doing Shaq Tool. Okay, guys, get our bless RNGs for Shaq Tool in here. My son, I will tell him in the morning, and he will love this. He's asleep. I am not waking the child up right now. I can show him on the replay. Yeah. Nitorific making the Turtle Rock play. I am super excited about this. I'm so stoked. Oh! PP Chan didn't come and get Quake. That's what he's here for. He's not here for Shaq Tool. He's going to do his Turtle Rock dip, but he needs to get his Quake medallion. Oh, there's a couple of minutes saved on Nitorific's side. And if he finds his bow quick, he can then skip everything in Lower Norfair. Yeah, he's checking it. Like, this is the time to check it, so. Turn off screw attack. Oh my god, bow at Shaq. This is a tricky... Shaq has not been checked yet. Yeah, if he finds bow here, he will take a while to check Swamp. But these things are so temperamental. There's our big key. I'm going to say bow is in big key, Turtle Rock. Yeah, these little slimes are so annoying. Oh, nope, not enough. Oh, he almost has this. I think he's got this. Oh no! Oh, there we go. Oh, beautiful! Pedestal is a full heart container. Once again, just a quick reminder, if you have not given these guys a follow, give them a follow. They do some great work and are fantastic players. They've put on this show for you tonight, and it's been a good one so far. I mean, we're getting a Shaq check. We've had Trolley Pendant Swamp. We've had Croc have value. Like, this is the seed. Oh, 5 rupees at Shaq. And the worst part is, I'm just going to point this out. PP Chan did not save. So he can't even reset. He has to make his way back out of Shaq Tool here. This is going to give Nidourific some time. Croc had Moon Pearl at Grapple. Like, serious value at Croc tonight. Hell Run, Moon Pearl. Gloves in Bubble Mountain, which led to Gloves in Back of Escape. Varia in Pendant Swamp. And now we're checking Turtle Rock for the bow. There's the cape. Always bet on Croc. Yes, we have. I mean, yeah, that's exactly it. So, until he goes Pendant Swamp, we're not going to get Varia and Ridley from him. If he's ballsy enough to do with 12 energy tanks to go do Varialist Ridley, it's great. I don't know where PP. Oh, he's going up to Turtle Rock. He's just going this way. Oh, he's gonna check Spike Cave first. Getting closer and closer to that green pendant. Oh, we got 2 checks left. Come on, green pendant. Wait, did he just skip 2 chests on Laser Bridge, Nito? I thought he left 2, didn't he? But there's 3 checks. There's oh my god. Oh, come on. Don't give me a heart attack like this. Beautiful first phase for Trinex. Oh, so it is green pendant then. Was high jump boots here in the bottom of Hera? I think that's where they were. I mean, if Nito finds the bow and has the E-tanks he does, I honestly think it's a smart move to go Varialist after Ridley and Crystal Flash. It'll be rough, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, we've got Shovel and Green Pendant left. Oh, Nito's going to go check. Oh, I thought he was going to do Shovel first. Yeah, I've been saying Turtle Rock, but I could totally see Shovel now. Okay. Bless RNGs, guys. Bless RNGs. Bow on Green Pendant! Turtle Rock was the call! Yo! We're now in no mode, ladies and gents. This has been a scene and a half, ladies and gents. I mean, it's last check at this point, but here's the thing. I'm curious to see how if Nito does Varialist. because he's got these 2 dungeons here to clear, and then it's just Ridley. If he does do it, he's in a good place. But PP-chan is going to be right behind him, and actually, I think PP-chan has the better positioning. He's got Ganon's tower right away, but he has to go clear the 2, so... Oh, this is a tight race, ladies and gents. This can go any way. I think we've had 100% seed between the 2 racers. Also, PP-chan does not have the silver arrows yet. And if he go modes Eastern, or not Eastern, but Pod, he's not going to get them. Which he'll have Butter Sword, but it's still going to be faster on Nito's side. I think he's gonna do it suitless. It doesn't matter who wins at this point. This has been a fantastic race between these guys. Yeah, Nito he's been kind of waffling back and forth between being behind and having chances. I think he's made really good work on coming back from that and has a very, very good chance here. Using that magic powder to good use. Probably one of the best safeties in this game for the back end. There's a ton of anti-fairies everywhere, so health in Turtle Rock, Misery Mire, and Ganon's Tower. It is so nice. Monkey, I'm not good. I'm subpar in my playing. I can make bad mistakes, and you know what? I get restreamed. It's pretty much, if you're available, have a decent connection, and are one of the first people to offer, you usually will get restreamed. Yeah, everyone's welcome. There is nothing that stops people from joining this. And we love people joining and wanting to do this, because it's a really, really fun set of games. Yep, next Monday will be normal logic for Super Metroid, so come on out. Play a couple seeds between now and then, and just have some fun. Usually Monday night seeds, you have, I'd say, between 8 and 12 people, Miss Metroid, give or take, that we see on non-showcase evenings. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm very passionate about these because for myself, I grew up playing games like Angband, NetHack, Rogue, Atom, and randomizers are just the logical extension of those kind of games for me. So this is very near and dear to my heart. And if other people get to play them, then they can have as much fun with this as I do. So, and there goes Armos Knights. Bada bing, bada boom. And we are now at 7 crystals on the Link to the Past side at 3 hours even. See, the thing is, Angband, like any roguelike, Randomizer doesn't make sense because it's already a randomizer. Oh, Nidorufic making the play. Guys, here we go. Down to swamp we go. Oh, oh no. He's going Pyramid Fairy first. This is a long check. For Link to the Past, it's probably one of the longer checks in just from start to finish. I exclude dungeons from that just because dungeons, yeah. And oh no, PP-chan, does he have a fairy? Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oof. That's a chunk of time that's going to give Nidorufic a chance to get to Swamp. Guys, this is a really, really tight race. When we said anything can happen, this is what we mean when anything can happen. Oh no. Is he out of magic too? Oh. This is like the most painful situation to be in for PP-chan. He needs to go back to the beginning of this section. Oh, he can find some magic. There we go. Oh, that is lucky. Oh, we get our shovel check, ladies and gents. Is this going to be our third shield? Or is it going to be our next armor upgrade? I think it's going to be armor. Or is it going to be in Ganon's tower? Come on, shovel dash. Oh. Ooh, fetch quest. Do you want to do a fetch quest? Oh, you know, he debated us by going for Pyramid Fairy instead of... Wait, what did PP-chan do to his Canis Amaria block? Why was it floating? Wait, that was Space Jump? I was watching the weirdness with PV-chan. Oh. I was gonna say, if it was Space Jump, I just saw someone say Space Jump. That I was gonna be like, that makes a huge win for Nidorufic to go through Lower Norfair. Screw Attack and Space Jump? That's real fast. And Butter Sword, zero... Oh, no Zero Cycle tonight. No head... Yeah, here we go. Nido's going to Swamp. He needs to go to Swamp. This is his Varia suit. So, because Nido is going to go into this, and he's going to find his Varia suit pretty damn quickly, because he's going to go bombable wall, and then the map, or the compass, the south part, he's going to find his Varia that quick, which means he's going to mirror out, and he's going to flute to Misery. He's going to go through the back entrance, and he's going to zip through Lower Norfair. He's not going to do any checks, so he's going to make up some time there. While PP-chan is going to make his way through Eastern and Pod. So I figure Nido is going to come out of Lower Norfair just as PP-chan makes his way into Aga 2. I think that's about the time difference we're going to see tonight. Just based on how long it takes to go through Lower Norfair and kill Ridley. So, I think that's where we're at tonight. And I'm going to say it's going to be less than 10 minutes between these racers. That's what it's looking like. So things like stand-up glitch, baby skip are going to be impacting Zeb skip. So if these guys miss one of those or don't go for it, it's gonna be close. Yeah, I'm saying sub 10 minutes between the two of them if they both execute perfectly at this point. With PB Chen winning. That's my current estimate of success. Yeah. But buttered silverless is going to be fast, not as fast as tempered silvers. Oh, Nito's upset. Uh-oh. Go, go, go. You're still in this, Nito. Let's do this. You got it. Oh, no. Why? Oh, he saved and quit. Okay. I thought he hard reset. Is Nito gonna do... Oh! I actually kind of like this play. He's gonna do GT first, and yeah, space jump would be beneficial. And because it's not logical, it could be in GT for him. I actually like this play. I don't know how much time it saves, so we'll see. You know, and it depends on where your items are at, but like if you've got a nice connection from criteria into Link to the Past, doing Mother Brain first isn't the worst thing. So this is really, really, really a close race, guys. Yeah, it's silvers plus tempered versus butter and silverless. Because he's not going back to, or he's not fully clearing pod here to get them. Power bombs in chest number 2, money in 3, missiles in 4, and power bombs in 5. I like this play on Nito's part, getting the keys to make sure you can go right side. Right is my favorite. I always call the 5th chest, but it's the 5th chest on the right. Ooh, there's grapple beam. So we're at 7. We're going into 8, 9, 10, and 11. Bo was at green pendant. I think the craziest race I've ever seen, that last torch there with the pit, they went in without fire rod into Ganon's tower, and both racers did the bomb jump to light that torch, ran all the way to the top, lit them, came back down, and finished it. It was insane. That would be chest number 5, the chest I call. If you go straight right. Wow, here we go. So Nito is heading up at 310. Let's see how much time is going to be their differential here. Because PP hasn't actually come in here for a big key yet. So that was 1, 5, 7, 10. It was chest 10. Yep, this race is down to execution for this last bit, guys. Absolutely why you never give up in a randomizer. You never give up. You don't know where your opponents are. You don't know what has and hasn't been found. You don't know what they checked and haven't checked. So never give up. Ooh, B strats! Go B strats! Oh, B strats for the win tonight. Oh, the B's coming in for a vengeance. Seriously, this is an execution race at this point. This is going to be amazing to finish. That was best B. B Torp is with us in spirit tonight. Beautiful silver execution on Lanmo 2. Kane strats. Fun fact, in this dungeon where Nitorific is at, if you do not wait for the torches to finish burning out before you climb those stairs, because if you climb those stairs at the exact moment those torches go out and the doors close, the rest of Ganon's tower despawns. So it's really important not to do that. So, yeah, it's a challenge. I've done it. I've seen racers do it in races. It's not a fun moment. One spin will finish off Trolldorm 2. And just supers for our validation chest tonight. Fun piece of trivia, if you haven't been watching these for a while before we had seeds and hashes at the start, you would check that chest to make sure you're on the same seed to see it was the same item. Counterfeit, you would have to mirror out and restart. Yeah, Miss Metroid, that is exactly how you have to do that with bomb strats. If you do not have Fire Rod, is go to that bottom chest, make sure everything's aligned so blocks are pushed, because you have to bomb jump light, bomb jump back, or exit the top room, come in, bomb jump over, light, fall in the pit, and work your way down. It's hard. And I saw 2 racers do it back to back. That was a beautiful Aga 2 from Nito. So, he's got probably, I'd say, a 7-minute lead on his race to Ganon, but he still has to beat Ridley. So, he has some challenges in front of him. I think the time between them is down to 7 or 8 minutes now. Because he's going to have to get out of Upper Norfair once he's done with Ganon, or with Ridley. So, and that's not fast. Although he could just pop into Link to the Past, save, and then hard reset. Oh, PP-chan is going full right, it looks like. I don't think there were keys here in the first two chests, so that might dissuade him. Or was there a key here? Okay, he's gonna go full right. Or not. Oh, this is a deciding factor, guys. Gasp. And going into the final phase for Nidorific, just completely zipping through. Oh, go for the early shot. And gonna get a double here. And one more. And boom. That was a really, really fast Ganon. That was an insanely fast Ganon fight. Yeah, let's get a G in chat for Nido, guys. And PP-chan is going full left. This is... Oh, that gap is narrowing, and I'd say we're down to 4 or 5 minutes at this. This is going to be down to the wire. And neither of these racers knows where the other one is, and they're going, we're at 315 plus. I am just going after Ridley now. Where is my opponent in this? Where is he? Is he about to finish? Is he about to done? It's a really, really tight point to be in right now. Nope, no Space Jam. We didn't have the advantage of Shaq tonight, so... I mean, like, SHAQ, not Shaq Tool. We got our Shaq Tool check, though. It was 5 rupees. Yeah, he lived. Look at that. 13 E-Tangs for Nidorific. That's not bad. Oh, this charge is going to help. That is so tight to do. I love that short charge, or that charge tech. He would have been fine without Varia. Completely. Oh, I missed that Space Pirate. And he has 4 crystal flashes in ammo. I swear, we had 100% seed tonight. Like this, you look at those ammo counts, that's 100% seed. Except Space Jump. Which I think we're going to find right here in Vanilla Big Key Chest. If you want some really fun stuff to see, if you haven't played it and you're competent with the Link to the Past randomizer, oh, there's our armor upgrade. Check out Randomizer. That room where Ice Armos is it seeing something like, you know, Troll Dorm or Trinex or Cold Stare on Ice is a not fun fight. Look at this movement tech from Nito here. He is just on point. PP-chan has the cape but didn't use the technique. You can pop cape and hold on to the wall and not lose any mana. Honestly, Trinex isn't bad. Comparatively, I think Cold Stare is worse. Just because of the way the puffs move, I can deal with the spinny Trinex. It's the fact that Cold Stare puffs are super direct lines and you don't have an easy time with direct lines. Oh yeah. It's thank you. I'm a min-maxer. Oh, Moth can be in there too. I've seen it all. My favorite though is in what's called in Mothula's room seeing Helmasaur. Helmasaur on conveyor belts, his tail starts becoming a helicopter. It just spins. It's really funny. And look at this. PP-chan hasn't found his big key, and he's just about to, and Nito's almost done with Ridley. This is going to be super tight. Yeah, this is so close. So, Kezvalk, multi-world, basically items between you and your partners are found between games. So, person 1 may have person 3's bow. Yeah, it's... There's a quick video of Helmacopter. Yeah, but the seeds you're playing with, those 5 people all have this connected seeds. And if you're racing against people, those next 5 people will have the same thing. Yeah, exactly. So you might need to get through Turtle Rock to get someone's Morph Ball. And they might need to go through Swamp to get you into that Turtle Rock. And we're on our escape for Nito at this point. He is down to his last boss, and it's... I think the gap has closed to sub 2 minutes now, guys. Because he's going to make it out of here pretty fast. He's got Speed Booster and going to make his way into... I think he's going to do the save and quit from Link to the Past and go hard reset. Yep, Povo. That is the biggest rule that still holds, is progression items cannot be in Ganon's Tower. I'd put him like a minute to 2 minutes ahead, but it's still going to be sub 2 minutes, I think, between the two of them. Ooh, does PP-chan have a blue potion? He needs magic for this next room. And more than... Oh my god, he is lucky. That's the second time he's been lucky with magic drops. Super clutch. Yep, here's the go into Link to the Past, save and quit. As long as he waits long enough, there was a match. I think it was... Oh, there's Space Jump. There was a match, Fusion Gamer and Lack Attack, in the Fall-Winter tournament of this. He had saved and reset just a little too fast and erased his entire game. He was in go mode. He was like on his way to finish Ganon's Tower and Mother Brain, and he lost everything. He was still able to come back and almost finish the seed by the time Fusion had finished. I think they did the most reasonable thing, which was Fusion went to finish, and just before he finished, he quit. He forfeited, which I think is the appropriate response. These Trolldorm falls are really kind of opening this lead. Oh my god, this went from a PP-chan game to a Nito very quickly, guys. This is what I mean by last minute changes in standing in randomizer. This is going to be beautiful. But yeah, as I said, it's going to come down to baby skip, Zeb skip, and stand up. I think Nito's keeping his health low so he can just drop his suits and just let the baby drain him. I think that's going to be his strat for this. No, he hasn't. He still has Mother Brain left. Anamine. Yeah, I think that was a really, like, on both of their parts, I think that was the best response possible. Hitaka, Hell Run to Croc for Moon Pearl, gloves in Bubble Mountain and in Back of Escape, and Varia in Swamp, and Bow on Green Pendant Turtle Rock. Yeah. And honestly, Nito has been trailing for a large portion of this race tonight and has made it really a damn close race here. Also, Silverless Ganon is going to take some time, and it won't be as fast as Nito's fight. Nito had a damn fast fight. Eight swings on each of these phases with Butter Sword for Ganon. And then 8 spins to finish it out. For those who haven't seen Silverless, there's a really, really important piece to it. Is right before Ganon teleports, he is vulnerable to a spin attack. So what you're going to see is a quick torch glitch here and teleport. When that teleport happens, you need to spin. And that's how you do damage on a Silverless. The big thing, and this is the real tricky piece of this, is you need to be very careful to dodge that bat. It's a very tight timing, so you need to walk in cardinal directions. By walking in cardinal directions, you can easily avoid those fire bats. So we're on our last spin here, I think. No, one more. Oh, I'm just not uncounting. Nito gets Zeb skip. Beautiful. He has the ammo to burn through it, but, like, that's okay. And there we go. Ganon is down. Let's get our G's in for PP-chan. And if you want to practice, there is a practice ROM. Being able to practice Silverless Master Sword against Ganon. Oh yes, the diagonal bomb jump into Wreck Ship. Yeah, Spring Ball, Gravity, and Speed were all in Wreck Ship tonight. Oh, this has been a fantastic game to watch tonight, guys. Once again, follow these racers. It is such a good race tonight. Yeah, the CWJ from Nito was beautiful as well. We saw some beautiful tech tonight. Both players had some really, really excellent execution on both fronts. And here we go. And we've got stand up. So Nito's got to be very careful because he has a full beam complement to not kill Mother Brain. But he's going to just unload into Mother Brain while Baby Metroid is filling him up. And we shall see like a 1 or 2 rainbow bean. I know, it was so close. Oh, he doesn't? Oh, he's been... wait. He has a full beam combo, doesn't he? Like, with a full beam combo, aren't you, like, able to kill Mother Brain before Rainbow Beam if you're 100% on point? And do bad things? Oh, seriously? I thought you softlock. My apologies. So he's just going to unload into Mother Brain and finish this off. And we have had such a fantastic race tonight. Okay. So you got to be very careful about not shooting when you're getting your hyper beam. Got it. And there is Mother Brain. Okay, so unlike any sort of a troll seed, we will not save the animals. They were not good to us tonight. We are not going to be good to them. And this is going to be so close. Like, PP Chan is what? 4 minutes behind right now? 4 minutes. Because he's coming in for Zeb, Skip, and Mother Brain. 4-minute fight. Yeah, like this is 4 to 5 minutes at this point. Beautiful Zeb skip there. And here we go, ladies and gents. Our last Mother Brain fight. So, first part of this, 17 shots to break the crystal, and damage doesn't matter. And then it's unload all the damage you can into Mother Brain while she fires stuff at you. And a beautiful escape from Nito at this point. Get his Shine Spark charged to quickly ascend. I think both of these players are playing on console, Monkey. Oh, it's 18? Oh, we've seen racers soft lock there before. I know I've seen... I think Alu has done it at least once on stream in a race, if I remember correctly. And our official time for Nito is 3:33:36. Let's get GG's in chat for him. Oh, okay. That was a fantastic race. And PV is going to have his stand-up too. Yeah, this is sub 4 minutes, guys. This is an insane race. Hello.
Hi.
How was that seed?
Pretty evil. So, did PP Chan go AFK for half an hour or so?
No, there were some really not fun checks for you guys, and you guys last locationed a couple of items back to back. Very astute for you. He went so while he was in Meridia, he didn't grab the Quake medallion and had to come back to it when he decided to go Turtle Rock, which was, as we saw, necessary. So there was that, and he had check Shack Tool at the same time, which was a bit of a slap in the face of 5 rupees.
Ouch.
Yeah, so he had to run all the way back from Shack, which was a bit of a time sink. Hadn't checked Eastern Palace, so he didn't have the big key. it was back and forth with you guys for a while. You know, he didn't check Retro Bryn for a while, so he was missing his 2 swords and that hammer. And then finally did that while you were what were you going to? Oh, Wreck Ship, which was super loaded tonight.
Yeah, that's pretty unusual.
He did his Norfair Hell runs with only 3 E-tanks and had a couple of unfortunate deaths in there. It was like you guys were on pace with each other for that last probably half an hour. And also PP Chan went full left side in Ganon's Tower, which, yeah. Those were some of the biggest time losses at the end there was the GT piece. Like, he's just finishing his escape now, so.
Okay. Yeah, usually you want to go right first. It's because if you're wrong and it's not right side, you lose a minute. But if you're right, you save 5 minutes.
You know, I'm a right side aficionado. I love going right side every single time, so I strongly suggest that. But it was so close between you guys, and you know, 3.5 minutes. So PV Chan finishing with an official time of 3:36:54. Let's get some GGs in chat for him, guys. Also, those look. Go ahead.
So hell runs were not necessary, were they? Because of
no, they weren't, because the first key to back of escape was in the front of escape, which got you your first glove. Second glove being in Bubble Mountain, which was not the nicest. Just the CWJ slash double bomb jump or diagonal bomb jump to get into Wreck Ship and the Moon Pearl behind Croc. So that's the only hell run.
I did a double take when I saw the Moon Pearl.
Yeah, you opened it, you're about to leave and wait. What?
Croc usually doesn't have much, but this time he had goods.
Oh, there, yeah. It, like, when I saw the Fire Rod, the Cane of Samaria basically coming out of Wreck Ship early there, my first thought was like, oh, Turtle Rock pendant, these items early. Oh, it's gonna have something.
Yeah. Bow and T-Rock is pretty common.
Well, bow on green pendant Turtle Rock.
Yeah. On Trinex, well, technically, I mean...
Yeah.
I almost didn't go back to grab the ice rod, but like, wait a sec. This seat's trying to troll me.
Yeah. Also, your Ganon fight was so fast. That was like, he teleported the best way possible.
Yeah.
PP Chan didn't fully clear Pod beforehand, so he didn't have silvers as well.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so you lose a little bit of time there. You lose your 5 minutes in Ganon's Tower, and that was the biggest swing for this race.
Also, he cleared Gold Torizo because he has the gold sword.
Yep.
But if he did it with Plasma, it didn't take
Plasma
long.
and Charge, it goes, you know, there's 30 seconds of your time.
Yeah.
Oh, this was an amazing race to watch you guys run. It was so good. Thank you so much. And we're going to try to get PP Chan into here.
This is the first time I finished not 30 minutes behind him.
That's always a nice feeling, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, so he was also behind in finding that mirror in Pink Bryn, which you got really early.
I put off Red Tower for so long. I was thinking, let me guess, Varia's going to be in Red Tower and I'll feel stupid. But it had nothing.
Yeah, Red Tower wasn't worth it. Like, the biggest payoff was by and far that Wreck Ship with Spring Ball, Gravity, Cane of Samaria, Speed Booster.
Yeah. Loaded, like you said.
Oh, yeah. You guys had exactly the same item collection rate. 221. Yeah, we'll just see if we can get PV Chan in here, and then we'll probably call it for a night. So, again, thank you so much for the race, especially with the 3v3v3 going on. It was really nice to showcase you two racing.
I'm surprised we pulled 3 digits viewers.
I am too. I think we got some of the leftovers as that started trickling off, because I know we got Hitaka in here, and probably some of his viewers to see it. So.
You know, when you're racing against people who are usually way better than you, give yourself some small goals. Like, I want to be in Go mode when he finishes.
Yep.
Then it was, I want to be in Ganon Tower when he finishes. I want to be in Turian when he finishes.
Yeah, and it's like, as I was telling chat, one of the things with randomizers is you don't know where your opponent is, so it becomes a real big challenge to go, am I behind? Am I ahead? Have I made the right calls? When I find that item really late, is that a problem? Because maybe I find the item first, but it's my last look, and you're behind then, or in front. It's really hard to tell where you sit.
Well, with Bo, I had a good feeling, because there's no way someone makes that call not close to dead last.
So
yeah.
For me, I would have called that a little bit earlier, just because everything's there and is green pendant. I probably would have dipped it early, but that's because I'm a madman. I think I would have been really behind on finding that Varia. And yeah, so that, like, I don't think most normal people would dip that.
Especially considering where Quake was and where Ice Road was.
Yep. So it doesn't look like we're going to get PP Chan in here, guys. So once again, thank you so much, chat, for sticking around. Thank you so much, Nito, for that race. It was fantastic. You got any last things to say?
Pretty nice seed. It was kind of evil, but it was fun to play.
Awesome. So once again, thank you, everyone. Have a great night or morning if you are not in North America. And we'll see you for the next race.